Oh, hi here, Finn's here. I'm back for another video, and today as it's coming to the end of the year, end of 2020, as you know, on this channel I've been doing lots of Eurovision stuff, a lot of Eurovision videos. So it's nice to wrap it up on my review of Eurovision 2020, my top 41 of the songs for Eurovision 2021. No, not 2021, that's the year we're going to. Eurovision 2020, the contest that could have been. I'm doing my top 41 because this is, you know, my last chance to do it before we enter 2021. And you probably might want to know what were my favourites, one of my least favourites, the 2020 season, before we go into the year 2021. So I'm going to do from 41 my least favourite to my number one, my favourite personal of the songs that could have been for 2020 Eurovision. Now bear in mind these are my personal favourites, and you know, I rank them how I feel, and also, you know, it's not regarding like big fives or semi-finals or anything. This is just my personal, so it might be a big five quite down below near the 40 region. It doesn't, you know, this is not also a review on prediction of where these 41 would have been, but these are just my personal feelings towards every song. So, okay, let's go. I've got a lot of songs to get through. Okay, so let's start off my 41, my least favourite of Eurovision 2020, and that's got to be Estonia. Estonia, Yuku with What Love Is. Oh, Estonia, you could have done so much better. For me, this is my least favourite song out of the whole bunch. It's completely dated. The song is just love, love, love this, love you, love me, love that. You know, for 3 minutes. You know, it's a song we've all heard before, and it's nothing new, nothing fresh. And I did say, if Eurovision 2020 was going to go ahead, I did say that this probably would come dead last in its semi-final, and it probably would have done anyway if the Eurovision 2020 contest was being held and wasn't cancelled. It's just so disappointing from Estonia. Yuku and Estonia could do so much better than this. Estonia can do so much better than this. It's just a dated song. It had no pathway to the final at all. I think it was competing to be last in the semi-final. It's a shame. That being said, though, Yuku has come back to SD Lal with a much better song. I have heard of it and go and check my reaction to the songs from SD Lal 2021. It's much better production, more up-to-date song, and it is much better. So I'll give Yuku is the best part, and he is coming back with a better package to the contest. Yes, he is. So, you know, I'm not slagging Estonia so much now, but no, 2020 was probably a blessing in disguise for Estonia that the contest was cancelled, otherwise they might have got their worst result ever. But yeah, Estonia was my 41. My number 40, oh gosh, I'm preparing for the hate, I'm preparing for all the dislikes, but my 40th, my second least favourite of the year, it's Ukraine. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, but I don't think I really mentioned that much about my feelings towards Ukraine, mainly because if I said all of my feelings, I think this channel will, well, won't appear ever again. It might be deleted, some of the things I have to say about the song from Ukraine, but no. You know, I give credit for Go A to send variety to the contest. I like that. It's nice to have some differences. But that being said, if you're going to throw variety, it's got to be something I like. I'm sorry. It's just Solove, for 3 minutes. It's, for me, it just comes across a bit aggressive, a bit angry. It does, you know, what the white voice, you know, it's not usually music I would usually listen to. At first, when Poland last year with Tulia, I didn't really get that song at first listen. It kind of grew on me, but that, but that wasn't so aggressive. I'm sorry, Solove, you know, it's like when you mix Tulia and Fused Mark together, you get Go Solove. I'm sorry. The whole, I mean, the instrumental is quite nice, and then it goes all rocky as well. It's, you know, it's Solove. That last minute is just so aggressive, and so you know, I just can't listen to that song. It just, I don't want to get a headache. I'm sorry. I know this song will have its fans, but really, Ukraine would have probably, you know, be in danger of losing the 100% track record, because I can't see the jury really getting behind it. I think I go out on limbs here and I say I think it would have come dead last in the jury vote, really. I think it will have its fans with the televote, because Ukraine has a 100% track record, but if there was any year that Ukraine was not going to qualify, it was probably going to be this year. I think Ukraine would have been like the big shock of the year, not making it. Like Hungary was the year before, and the year before that we had so many, like Russia, Azerbaijan, Romania, losing the 100% track records. You know, in 2016 we had Greece and Bosnia-Herzegovina losing 100% track records. I think Ukraine might have been that its year. It's sad. I don't want Ukraine to lose a 100% record. It'd be so sad. You know, Australia could be the last country left standing with 100% track records. I know Goa is coming back in 2021, so I just hope they don't send anything aggressive. But anyway, I've said enough about Ukraine. I've got a lot of countries to go on. So the next one, my 39 is Georgia. Georgia. You know, Torniki is a really good rock star in Georgia. He has got good music in Georgia, and he's a really good rocker. The reason why I put this so low is the song. He could do so much better. I think this song just sounds like it was written in 5 minutes. I've worked out why I don't like the song. Take Me As I Am, lyrically, is appalling. Take me as I am, but why don't you love me? Why can't I speak like a Frenchman? Why can't I dance like a Spanishman? Why do I dress like an Englishman or something? Or dress like a Italian? Lyrically, it's really appalling. It feels very rushed, like they didn't have a lot of time to think of lyrics. So we just, let's think of big 5 countries, you know. It feels very rushed. The song, that's why I didn't like the song at first listen. Lyrically, it's appalling. He can do so much better. He's a really good rocker. Stick to the rock music. He is coming back to 2021, and I'm hopeful. I know Sasha Bontis was going to do the staging for him, so keep her to do the staging. Give him a good rock song, because I want to see Georgia back in the final. I do, and I really want to see them do something very edgy, because Georgia do take risks. They don't do risks very well, but they do risks. So I really want to like his song. And please give him better lyrics. Take me as I am. Oh gosh, I really. We need a good rock entry. He could do rock really well. I'm hopeful for him. I got faith in him. Okay, let's move on. My 38 is Finland. You know, Finland. Axel is a nice guy. He's got a nice voice. Looking back, it's a nice song. My problem with it is it was just a bit of a safe song for me. It was a safe song with a safe pair of hands. It was nice, but it wasn't competitive enough, I felt, for the field of Eurovision 2020. It had nice graphics in the national selection, but I think on the Eurovision stage it might have got lost, and I do think it would have been an uphill battle to see Finland in the final again. I think Finland needs to take a bit more of a risk going into 2021. Like, they should follow like their Nordic brothers, like Iceland. They've taken risks the last couple of years, and it's kind of worked for them. So I really want Finland to take a risk. Go to Georgia and like send some rock, like Lordi, or their 2007 entry, Leave Me Alone. You know, they need to go back to their rock roots. Finland. I would love to see a good rock entry from Finland. Take a bit of a risk, Finland. You know. Axel is not going to UMK in 2021, which is a shame, but hopefully he'll have a great future ahead of him, nevertheless. My 37 is Slovenia. Slovenia is nice. It's a nice song. You know, it's Voda. I think it is like water. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. It's just very meh. It's a nice song. It's a nice Balkan ballad, but that's it. That's the whole song, really. I feel the immediacy is not there as well. It does take a long time to get to that first chorus. It's nice, but is it strong enough? I think there's just another Balkan ballad this year that was much stronger in the mix, unfortunately. But Anna can sing really well. I love her voice. I love her deep voice, and I'm happy she is coming back. She is one of the artists that is returning to Eurovision 2021, and I'm happy to see her again, and will be seeing her again, because I think she's got great potential, and if she gets a better song than Vodda, I think she definitely could get Salini in the final. With Vodda, I think I could see a scenario where she comes dead last in the semi-final with Vodda, but hopefully, in 2021 she'll get a better song, because she is a great artist. I want to see her do well and beat the odds to get into the final. Yeah. My number 36 is the Czech Republic. When I heard the Czech song the first time, I was dancing, yeah, Kemayo, oh, and then the revamp came out, and I was really disappointed. It just sounded like a demo, and they added this guitar. For me, I went off it completely, and then they tried to revamp it quite a lot of times. For me, compared to most of the dance songs in this selection, it's just the one I don't go to and dance. It's not my number one dance track of the year, I go to Serbia for that, but no, it's not terrible. It's nice to have variety again. I just feel like this could have been like one of the songs. Remember Panda from Austria Limits, people say this might sneak into the top 10, Austria usually as well, and in the end it came second to last in the semi-final, and I could see a scenario where people think the Czech Republic could do well, but the end actually really flops in the results, and quite surprised it might come second to last in the semi-final. I hope that doesn't happen, but I could see a scenario where that did happen. Benny Crystal is a good singer. He is coming back to the Czech Republic for 2021, so I wish him well. I hope he gets a better song, and hopefully he sticks to the song. And I hope the song is stronger than Kimama. My number 35 is Portugal. Portugal is a nice song. Alicia, I listened to it the other day, and actually it's a really nice song. My problem with the song is I do tend to forget about it. It's just not a song I usually go to and watch or listen. It's a nice song. I think they've tried to go back to the Salvador Savali roots, It's nice, but out of all 41 songs, it's the one I forget the most. It's in the competition. I feel like Portugal's withdrawn again, because I do tend to forget about it. But when it's on, it's quite nice, and I wouldn't have been surprised if it would have qualified. Portugal did qualify in 2010 with a very similar song. So it would have got votes for the juries. I think the public would have struggled on, and maybe it would have come back 12th in the semi-final, but who knows. She won't be back, but hopefully best of luck with her in the future, and hopefully Portugal sends something stronger in 2021. France is my 34. Oh, when I listened to this first time, I thought it was quite nice. It's a nice romantic song. I saw other people's reaction, and I understand them, and then I kind of gone off it. The revamp, though, on the other hand, actually, I thought helped it. The revamp was much stronger, in my opinion. It was more French in there. I don't mind it. I like it. I'm not in love with it. I like it. I don't hate it like most people do. But it's not a masterpiece by any means. But I don't think it's that bad of an entry. But again, I don't know. I've been on a roller coaster with French entry. I don't know if I should be with the other people saying I don't like this, but I don't mind it. I don't love it. I like it. I kind of like it, but not love it. No, but not loathe it. But you know what I mean? Like, I should be with the people saying I despise of it, but actually, I don't mind it. Whenever it's on, I don't hate it. I just think it's okay. I could have seen a scenario where France comes dead last in the grand final, and I probably do think it would have happened. It would. Probably got like 1 point in the jury, and the televote would have done sisters again. I'm sorry, 0 points. I would have seen a scenario like that happening. Tom Lee is not coming back for 2021, which is sad, but the France have done a new national selection, and they have got some really good songs on there, so I'm looking forward to the entry that we'll place on. Anyway, my number 33 is North Macedonia, Vasil. I just wanna dance with you. It's a good song. It's a song that's just there in the competition. You know, it doesn't impact me compared to some of the other entries. It's just there, which is a real shame because North Macedonia, most of the time, has really impacted me. You know, wow, okay. This year, it's just there. You know, it doesn't impact me. It's a good song, but it's not an amazing song. I think, you know, it would have been interesting how North Macedonia staged it. Hopefully it would have been had good staging, then bad staging. Hopefully the staging would have been empty. I am curious what they would have done. I do think it would have been an uphill battle to see North Macedonia in the final. I do think they were fighting for being quite low in the semi-final, unfortunately. Maybe 16th, I predict. Which is not a good sign. Again, you just don't know about North Macedonia staging, but it's a good song, but there are just stronger songs in the competition, which is unfortunate. In any case, let's move on. Number 32 is Belgium. Belgium, again, it's a nice, decent entry. Sounds nice, but it's another one that's just there, you know. For me, it doesn't have a moment. Release me. It has a linear progression in the song. Maybe live. I think the song would have worked if we saw a live version of it. If it had this Common Linnets vibe of just having one camera, intimate shots, it could have worked. It could have had a carousel effect and dropped out the semi-final, and I do think it could have struggled. I wouldn't be surprised if Belgium came close to qualifying, like 13th in the semi-final, and the juries voted for it, but it would have been the televote struggle to get this to the final. I think it's a nice song, but it doesn't have a moment like some of the songs. I think that was one of the songs we really needed to see the staging to judge it on, really, which is unfortunate. We never saw the finishing project. However, Hooverphonic will be returning in 2021 with a new lead singer. Yes, very controversial Hooverphonic, you know. Poor Luca got fired from Hooverphonic over Zoom, which is very unfortunate. So I don't know how Hooverphonic will go down in 2021. Will people vote for them? Who knows? That will be interesting. But we'll wait and see. My 31 is... oh, don't hate me, Romania. I think it's got better, actually. You know, Romania, I'll call you when I'm drunk. I think it's a good song. At the end of the day, it's got a good, strong message about alcohol addiction, which is very important. I like songs with messages. I don't know. I don't know. I feel a bit bitter because I loved Esther Peony last year with On a Sunday with all that drama and all that staging, and it didn't qualify, and I was really sad it got Romania's worst result. And with this, if it didn't qualify, you know, I wouldn't be too disappointed. I could see why. I mean, I do think it would have qualified, probably in 10th, and I don't think in the grand final it would have done that well. The reason why I'm not so in love with Alcohol You is, you know, that first version didn't really go anywhere for me. The revamp is much better. There's more of a climax in it. You know, Addiction, I feel, could be improved, and hopefully she will improve that to the next song she'll send in 2021. And I don't know how the lyrics... They call it fake news. I will alcohol you when I'm drunk. I don't know, a pun is necessary in quite a serious message, you know, having like a pun there. And that top in the national selection, really, it looked like the nude. Oh, that looked awful on her. She could have won Barbara Dex with that. Oh, I hope she, you know, that burn that. I hope she has burned that, but no. Roxanne is coming back for 2021, so I'm very curious to see what she'll be sending. Hopefully she'll send a strong song to 2021. Because I want to see Romania. I know I'm still quite bitter that Esther didn't make it in 2019, but I do want to see Romania in the final and get their mojo back. But yeah. Now my number 30 is their neighbours, Moldova. Yes, I prefer Moldova than Romania. I think Natalia, or Natalie, or how you pronounce her name, is a really good singer. I like her look. I mean, I like her style, her confidence on stage. Prison. It's kind of a grow on me, Prison. I've grown to like it. I can see why people don't like it. I guess it's not that interesting if you take away the visuals, it's not that interesting of a song. But that being said, Moldova can do very weird and crazy things. They're good at fun and crazy stuff on stage. So I don't know what they would have done on stage. But yeah, I would have liked seeing what they're doing. I think Natalia is coming back in 2021. It hasn't been confirmed by EBU or on the Eurovision.tv website, but I'm pretty sure most likely they've been writing a song for her. So I would like to see her go to Eurovision 2021. In any case, that's part 1 of my my top 41 of the list. So I'll see you again very soon for part 2 of my top 41 of Eurovision 2020. So I'll see you in a bit. Goodbye, people. Goodbye.